Hi everyone, this is Delight, and we haven't made a video for a few days here. We've been recovering from Christmas. We were so busy with Christmas and having relatives here for over the New Year's, and we just had a wonderful time, and both Essie and I wanted to just relax for a few days too before we get back into doing some reborning and whatever. And then we were not feeling really well for a couple of days too, but we're better now. And so we thought we'd do a video. We haven't really showed our little Clyde asleep up close yet, so we are going to do a video of him. I had finished him shortly before Christmas, and but didn't have a lot of time to play with him. So this is our little Clyde asleep, and I'm just going to do a changing video on him. I was really happy with how he turned out. His skin really has a nice translucency to it. The veining and the mottling are very realistic looking. The Clyde asleep, for anybody that doesn't know, is one of those reborns that are called Reborns, because he was actually made off of a real baby digitally, I guess is how they do that. This is the first one that we have done that's a reborn, and it's kind of fun to have one in our collection. He was very, very detailed. The wrinkles and everything on his little hands and feet and everything are so very, very realistic. I guess because they are an exact replica of a baby. So yeah, that's him. And he is a preemie size, so I love preemie size. It's just as hard to find clothes for them. But we had gotten a few things from a garage sale this last spring that were very nice, so we've got some different outfits for him. I'm going to change him into a little one-piece jammy here. And so I hope all of you had a nice holiday season and a nice Christmas and New Year. And yeah, we worked hard before Christmas on Reborns, and we are liking to take a little break here, but we've got plans already for things we're going to be working on here soon. We do enjoy working on them, so I haven't cut his strings on his body yet. I kind of forgot about that. I don't do that right away because I like to have a little time to see if I'm liking how his body is and if I want to do any adjusting before we tie those off. Yeah, so after Christmas, I was thinking about what I could share about it. But on New Year's Day, we had Christmas with my husband's family, and we had brought the Reborns with because none of his side of the family had seen any of them yet and didn't really even know that we were doing that. And so we brought a tub in that had, what did we bring, 3 or 4 of our babies with, and I didn't know if how much interest there would be in them, but when we started taking them out of the box, a couple of the ladies just went wild over them. They were just like, oh, that just looks like real babies, and they were just really, oh, we afterwards we wished that we would have thought ahead of time and had a camera going and videoing when we were first taking them out, because they just really went wild. And it would have been fun to have a reactions video. Essie did get the camera out, and she she videoed after they had already been passing it around for a while. And we haven't really watched that to see how well that turned out yet, but it just reminded us that we've got to always have a camera ready, because you never know what kind of reactions you're going to get. But yeah, they enjoyed them, and we had brought our Saskia and her twin A, and this little guy here, and my Scarlet. Yeah. So we had them all dressed in matching Christmas clothes, which I don't know if we've put any video of that on yet. But if we haven't, we'll have to do that. Maybe get some pictures on our Instagram or something. So here he is in his little cuddly jammy for the night. This is a really tiny preemie size. It's almost too little for him, but it's cute. So I'm gonna just get his hair a little brush, and then he'll be ready for bed. I was very pleased with how the rooting turned out on this doll. I'm learning as I go, and I feel like every time I'm improving a little bit. And I did work on, more of the directional type rooting on him, and I was happy with how it turned out. I wanted it to be just real fine. When my babies are born, they do not have much hair. They do not even have this much hair, but so I kind of lean more towards sparsely rooted hair. Give him his little monkey here to sleep with, and I just love these new kind of blankets that they have nowadays, the soft muslin. I wish so much that they would have had these when I was having my babies. I would have just loved, because I swaddled my babies. It always made them happier and more cuddly, and kept them babies longer. So here he is. He is ready for bed. So that's our little Clyde asleep, and we'll make another video soon. So good night, everyone.